Hello, and welcome to No Problem Projects. I'm Amy Smerzinski, and today I'm going to show you how to fill your creative needs without emptying your pockets. First, we'll make a personalized picture frame, which is a great gift for friends or family. Then, I'll show you an easy way to jazz up your wardrobe. Yes, that means tie-dye. So let's take a quick look at what our finished products will look like. Okay, so first, we need 3 picture frame mats just like this, plain white. We need some ribbon. You need paint. I chose to use acrylic paint, light yellow, but you can pick whatever color you want. You can do 1 color, 2 colors, 3 colors. So we're gonna pour the paint on a plastic sort of palette. Make sure we have enough, doesn't matter how much we use. And lastly, we need pictures to put in our picture frames. So the first step is we need to paint the picture frames. So you can glob it on, just kind of nicely paint it. Like so, heavy coat. I would recommend doing multiple coats just so that the color is vibrant enough. So we have our first coat on our picture frame, like so. So the next step we're going to do is I actually have 2 completed picture frames already. And if our assistant LD is going to bring me our hot glue gun, you do need a hot glue gun to stick the pictures onto the back of the frame. It's very hot, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. So the thing about hot glue guns is the glue dries pretty quickly, so you have to only do 1 dab and then put the picture on as you do it. So I'm going to put a little dab in the corner and then put the picture on that. And then another one, like so. And it'll dry pretty quickly, so it doesn't matter. You want to do all 4 corners so that it's secure. Okay, so here now we have, and you kind of want to pull off all the little hairs. So now we have our picture in our picture frame. We're going to do that for 3 picture frames. So we'll just do 1 more just to show. You can make this as long or as short. If you only had 2 pictures, you could do 2. If you had 4, you could do 4. It's kind of a chance for you to get creative. So we have our quick glue job. So now we have our 2 picture frames. And then you want 2 ribbons about, I'd say a yard maybe. Just to give it space, you're going to turn the pictures over, like so. And then make sure we can see. And you're going to line it up kind of, the spacing in between the picture frames is up to you. It doesn't matter, you can kind of get creative. And once again, you want to put a dab of glue. Make sure that the ribbon, put it down as you go. If you make a whole line, the glue will dry before you can get your product on, so it doesn't really work. So then you kind of want to make sure it's secure. Maybe do 3 dots along the side and keep sticking it on. And this is where you need to make sure that your picture frames is the distance apart that you want, because once you set it, so now we pretty much have what we would consider one side with 2 picture frames. And see, it'll kind of hang. And then we'll do the other side, but once you put the other ribbon on, you have final project. I chose to do 3 picture frames, but like I said, you can make each picture frame a different color, kind of to jazz it up, match your room, your house. And just at the top, what I chose to do is, if you leave enough room, you just kind of get creative. You can tie it in just a knot, or I chose to do it in a bow. Just leave a lot of extra space. Wrap it around. Kind of just play around with it just so that it looks like a bow, as so. And that way, if you follow me over here, it's really easy to hang up. You just have a nail, just kind of hang it up, and it's up there. Another way to kind of personalize it and make it a great gift for friends or family would be to add, we have markers, a simple paint pen from Michael's, some stickers, and you just kind of, you can write, if you have good handwriting, just kind of say, get creative and just do like, these were your best friends. You just kind of can get creative, and hopefully I spelled that right. I think I did. Do a little handwriting. Okay, well, I think we're ready to take a quick break, but when we get back, we're going to show you how to jazz up your wardrobe and do some tie-dye. Hi, welcome back. Now we're going to go to jazzing up our wardrobe and do some tie-dye. So we all have these plain white tees hanging around. What we want to do is spruce it up a little bit. What we're going to do is first put the rubber bands on the tie-dye. What you do is take it in the middle, twist it, and when you get that little twist, you're going to take rubber bands and just kind of really tightly put them on so that the rubber bands hold the material together so that you get the white swirl that you want. So you're going to continue to do that. You can twist the sleeves. I actually have already a final project. You see how small it can get. You can use as many rubber bands as you want depending on the design. Next, you can actually buy these kits for less than $10 that give you the dye, so it's really easy and affordable to make. You just kind of pour, if I can get it, pour the water in there, fill it up. It actually tells you exactly what to do. You fill it just to that line, put the top back on, and shake it until it's all dissolved. We already have a dye that's ready. What you want to do is then apply the dye to where the rubber bands are, just around. Really get it saturated. Obviously, it's a messy project. And you know what? I forgot to put on my gloves. They come with these wonderful gloves, which aren't necessary, but if you want to stay clean while doing it. So we're going to really saturate the dye. And then after we do that, we probably put more dye. Once the dye is on, you put it in a plastic bag, tie it, and let it sit for about 6 to 8 hours. And after that, you can take it out. You'll see a project sort of like these. You can get lots of color. You can use multiple colors. You can use one color. You want to wash it in cold water and hang it out to dry. Here's another example that I made. As you can see, it's a really fun way to kind of add some color, create team uniforms. If your school like black and gold, you can make black and gold tie-dye. Also, headbands, great way to tie-dye. You can decorate it with names and everything. So those are kind of just some ways to spruce up your wardrobe and give a gift for under. Picture frame was under $20. The tie-dye's under $10. They're really easy, really fun. And so that looks like that's all we have for today. But we thank you for joining us on No Problem Projects, and we hope you have a wonderful day.